What's up, you guys? My name is Ryan, and in this video I want to guide you through the technical stock analysis for Microsoft. Its ticker symbol MSFT. After we take some time to properly analyze the stock, it should provide a great understanding if Microsoft can become a profitable investment choice that we gladly add to our portfolios. This analysis will analyze the stock's investment potential on both the long and short-term bases that we can expect to see. But before we take a look at the chart and the news recently about Microsoft, please like and subscribe so I can continue making content for you guys. I really appreciate it, and let's get right into it. Let's take a look first at the one-day chart for Microsoft. As you can see, I marked out some key levels of support and resistance that we've seen so far historically for Microsoft. The first one is a support here at 197, the next at about 200, and as you know, these round numbers seem to be very key in resistance and support lines. For resistance, we have this one here at about 216.7, and then higher at 230 pretty much, and then the all-time high here at 232 that we saw pretty much at the beginning of September, late August. Still taking a look at Microsoft one-day chart, we can see the last 2.5 to 3 months of price action. This will give us a clear picture of what's actually going on with the stock price. As you can see, the long-term moving averages are slowly converging to the stock price. However, they are above the current price. This means that the moving average lines will act as a resistance for the stock. In addition, we have the stochastic indicator heading back down to the neutral. So potentially these two indications will mean that there'll be a short-term pullback in the stock price before it could potentially break through the long-term moving averages and head up. So these are two indications here that potentially that there's a short-term move to the downside for Microsoft. Next, let's use a tool called the Fibonacci Retracement to determine some extra levels of support and resistance for Microsoft. Using the swing high position here at the 232 level, and then the low position here that we saw at 196, it propagates these levels. I'll recolor these so that they stand out for us. So now we can see that there's some extra levels of support and resistance propagated by this tool. And so this is based on the Fibonacci sequence. This sequence occurs in nature quite often, and it's kind of been shown to actually occur in stock prices. So we can see that this 82% level matches up with the 210.25 stock price, which will be the next kind of resistance that we can see, as the stock price as of now is 208.5. And so this will probably be the most recent resistance that we'll encounter. This one occurred a little bit on this candle here, but it really wasn't that active anywhere else. Potentially at the tip of this candle it was pretty close, but otherwise we couldn't have known about this one. Potentially here at the top of this one only. Next, above that we have the 214.5, and then that's the 50% level, and then also we have the 218.94 and the 225.13. And so this one for sure we wouldn't encounter, but on the way back up, it's unsure that we're going to actually make a giant move like it saw going down. So we might see this one going back up. So we'll have to take a look at that and see what we can find. Taking a look at the long-term chart now for Microsoft, you can see over the last 3 years the stock price has done so well. So if you're looking for it as a long-term investment, I think you're very safe, as over the last 3 to 4 years, Microsoft has grown revenues considerably and profits each year. And this is attributed to their rapid growth as a company and stock price. So long term, I think you're very, very safe with Microsoft. In addition, I think if you're looking for a small swing trade in the short term, that potentially there's a small pullback like we saw, but in the long term, I think you're also pretty safe to get a pretty big gain after that. Potentially you can capitalize off that move downwards and then kind of buy at the bottom of that dip and then sell once it gets to the next peak. So that's one thing to look out for. If you're really interested in investing in Microsoft, or you currently have positions, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and I'll get back to you and see if we can learn something together. Thanks, and good luck. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please like and subscribe so I can continue making it for you guys. If you have a question or want me to take a look at a specific stock, please leave it in the comments below.